All right, now we're going to have a special treat tonight. And I'm going to introduce in a moment our Royal Leaders Club member and Star Master, Susan Chang. But before I do, I want to let you know there will be a few minutes of question and answers following her lecture. So be ready with your questions. So without further ado, here is Susan Chang. Let's give her a big warm welcome.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you all, even through the screen. And then Danielle and Jennifer Lim, Star Master, really appreciate you invite me to be one of the speakers here. Thank you so much. I don't know, you may know or not, I am like a serious car accident patient now. So if you letting me sitting here more than an hour, you guys are torturing me. It's gonna be a bad person.
Yeah, definitely, sure.
I involved with a serious car accident in this year, May. And then, you know, I'm still recovering. But when I joined the Royal Leaders Club member, Jennifer Im, she was the first one who called me. You're supposed to come to my center meeting. But at that time, our schedule was so jammed up. And then November, we didn't know, you know, the Success Academy schedule. So it, you know, all stretched out until today. So even though my excitement of the entering Royal Leaders Club it's a little, you know, bubble down, but as far as I'm here, I wanna share what did I did through the ATOMY, and then what is the situation now, right? So all those things I wanna share with all of you here. And then I see so many of you already here, 47 of us. Wow, it's great to see you all. Before I get into the ATOMY, I guess nobody right now, you know, interested about how old I am, right? Am I like, you know, married or, you know, single? I guess maybe Bill, little interest. All other people not interested. I understand. But might be little interest about what did I do before the ATOMY, right? So before I met the ATOMY, 1990, I was at the garment contractor in Manhattan. Because of, you know, 1988, when I was 25, I came into this country. The guy who picked me up from the JFK, he is my uncle having a garment contractor in Manhattan. You guys can guess easily what is my next job or, you know, work I involve, right? So that's how I involved with the garment contractor 10 years. So when I came in this country as of 25 years old young woman, in Korea, that age, you are the one who cannot do anything because of, you know, you have so much background already. You are the one who graduate, you know, college, and then, you know, you're not supposed to do any kind of 3D work. And actually, there was no opportunity at all. And when I was little, I always think it could be so nice if I born into a rich family. But my parents, my dad was a military officer. So the day he get the salary was the 25th of the month. So my house had the money to spend through 25th to end of the month. And then from 1 to 24, there was no money. So my mom and dad always arguing about the money. So growing up watching this, I will not gonna get a person who get the salary. And then if I have to constantly fight with my husband, I will probably not gonna get married. But thanks to, my parents, I was able to graduate the college. And then, but, that time when I applied my job, there was no job, even my dad, like my dad. My mom always said that you are 당신의 그 쥐꼬리만한 월급. You are so little, salary because of that. She always blamed my dad the little salary, right? So, but when I graduated the college, there was no company who hired me with the, those little even salary. So that's why I land into the country of the opportunity, USA. So here I can do anything. I can do any 3D work. So that's why I can easily put in myself into the, sweat and then bloody and, hot, environment does not matter as long as what? Money. As long as money is there, I'm the young woman, but I am ready to jump into it because of I don't want to live like my parents' life, right? So those 10 years, I made such a good money. At that time, my garment contracting was having a very specialty, making ladies party dress. So I was my salary was almost like a president of the USA making annual salary, similar as like that. So I made a good money. And then in my 30, I purchased my house. And then, those fancy, the Cadillac, every year I switch it. Every 3 years I switch Cadillac. And then, look like I got everything. Look like, I enriched the American dream. I invite my parents here and then, show them Empire State Building. And then, just how proud of your daughter, your daughter is a boss of the one factory. And then, the already having a American dream. They were so proud of me. But about 2000, the garment, the manufacturer who grow with me, they start to outsourcing their dresses because of, many manufacturers, they cannot deal with the cost of the USA, high level, expenses. So he started having all those, product made in China. So all of a sudden, I have no company support to me. So 10 years, I worked so hard, but I end up with closing my factory. You think, I will be so regret, right? Of course, I wish I could make that time get longer. But when I closed my factory, I was so peaceful, 속 시원해. Because of, even though I make money, it was so hard work. So that time, the capital I gained, I start looking for a little bit comfortable job. So that's how I invest my money, $330,000 to purchase the dry cleaner. You think a dry cleaner is cost only 50,000? No, it costs like a annual, what you call sales volume is that price of that, purchasing the dry cleaner. So about 330,000 annual sales volume of the cleaner, I purchase it. And then, about 1/3, if you can make a profit in your pocket, you are doing good. So if I can make about $100,000 annual income, that should not that bad, right? That's, I raise up my kids and then, I will put myself in the comfortable zone. That's how I invest my money. And then I start to do my dry cleaner. And when I started that cleaner, I was 40 years old. And then what I'm thinking was, I will be ready to work another 10 years. I will work so hard. And then, of course, I'm so diligent. So I will grow this business. And then 10 years later, I will price up this cleaner about $500,000. And then I'm going to hit the 50 years old, like, the Jennifer and Daniel, he get some, like a car, right? Like my plan was perfectly. And then, oh, okay, that $500,000, I will retire when I'm hit the 50 because of you deserve it. You work so hard, right? 20 years, sweat and blood, so working hard. Guess what happened 10 years later? I can make $500,000 with a debt cleaner? No. I drive my cleaner 1 hour every day, back and forth 2 hours. So the last minute, what I'm thinking, did even I making a gas money to go here? Like that much, the sales volume was dropping down. And at that time, I am thinking, working so hard here, what happened? My American dream. I was not the one who drive a Cadillac anymore. Cadillac drove me. And then I'm not living in a peaceful home anymore. I'm living on, like a mortgage, mortgage every single minute, money going out, but there is no income source anymore. So difficult situation. And then at that time, I looked my parents. My dad was the military officer. And then, even though he's a teeny bit salary, all through his 20 years of military serving, and then he retired, and then he get about $2,000 residual income from the Korea, the military government. So their retirement looked so very comfortable and peaceful. But look at me. I didn't want to live like my parents. I don't want to work for anybody getting salary. I want to be boss of me making a lot of money. So that's what I did. And then look at me later on, 20 years later. I can't even afford my living cost anymore. So me and my husband sitting down and then always fighting each other. Where is the money? Why I look like exactly my parents? The situation I really hate when I grow up, but I was doing exactly the same thing my parents doing it. Is this only my story? Probably very few, right? But that time I met the ATOMY. Very difficult situation. But that 2011, I met the ATOMY, and then even 20 years working so hard in this country. But since 2011, I worked so hard, and 4 years later, I entered the Leaders Club member who generate over $100,000 yearly income. How is it possible? Why? Because of the ATOMY. So that's the story I want to share today. How? What did I do? What happened? And then why? Why? Because why it should be the ATOMY? That's the story I want to share it today. So 2011, I was nobody. I was the woman who are menopause. I was so delightful person. Whenever, all our relative going out for dinner, I was the one who always buy the dinner. And then my house was always with a party, I was so like a hospitality, like, host of the house, right? Hostess of the house. I was entertaining so many people, right? But at that time, I even have to count the money for all of us, our family going out for dinner. Is it, affordable or not? So which means that my social life is all cut down. And then I don't even want to meet nobody. That was me. And then my husband have no idea why we have no money in this house, right? And then I have 2 teenage girls. Like my 2011 was chaos to me. And then I can't even wanna, explain to you how bad situation was in. But after the ATOMY, I traveled all over the United States, and then I always sell something, right? don't worry, it's not gonna be synergy ample. I sell something always, like an ATOMY dream, right? American dream. So if you dream, you know, when you're little, you always dream big, right? But it's awkward when we getting old to talk about dream, which is, are you still baby? Think like that, right? But we all American. I'm sorry, we all Atomian always talk about the dream, right? Isn't it so purity and then so, you know, the grateful, you know, we talk about like that still. But you know what? I am selling this dream. So please, you know, if you have any forgotten dream, you know, your dream could not reach, dream with ATOMY, like the way I did. So when I still open the dry cleaner, how do I make the ATOMY? The guy who used to deliver me a leather jacket, he introduced me a 6 skin set. Can you see my PowerPoint? Probably no, right? He delivered me a 6 skin sets. That's how I met the ATOMY. So when he delivered me this 6 skin sets, you think, yes, I will use it. Wow, that's great. Great opportunity for the business. Yes, I'm gonna do it. You think I did it like that? No way, right? It is so awkward. I'm telling you, if you are non-Korean here, many of you thinking, you know, even hear about the ATOMY name, or even, you know, looking at that, you know, the product, even though they said the necessity, we said the necessity product, you probably will be very awkward because of you are the non-Korean. And then at that time, I was the same. I'm living in the USA, like about 20 years. So what is atom name? And then what does that mean? And then, you know, it is so awkward. And then not even the pretty lady, the guy delivered me a leather jacket. Why you bring me a ladies cosmetic instead of a leather jacket? I cannot accept that, right? So that's how I met the ATOMY. And I reject him so many times, but you know, this guy, he gave me like a CD of the company presentation from the CEO, Dr. Lee, and then at that time, Jung-soo Park, Dogu Lee, and Sung-il Kim, and all those people's CD, about the 15 sets together, he gave it to me. And then, you know, always he tried to, you know, knock the door to me and then talk about the ATOMY, right? I said to him, get the hell out of here. Don't even bother more, right? But he kept bothering me. And then one day, I don't know, I will have a time to share this story or not. You know, that dry cleaner is so no hope at all. Such a, you know, the boring, and then, you know, the sad place to stay there, right? But I'm just hanging there. But he came, and then one day he talked about oh, Susan, you know, the frog is dying two different way. You know about that? So what? Get out of here. What are you talking about? You know, I'm busy. Give me a break. You know, I don't even want to think about anything. I have no 1 second with you. But he was saying, you know, oh, if, you know, in hot boiled the water, if you throw the frog, the frog will jump out and then he will survive. But, you know, in the cold water, you put the frog and then you warm it up. Then, you know, he's like, you know, oh, nice, you know, the very gentle and hard, you know, and then in there he will die. Honestly, at that day, you know, dry cleaner has a conveyor, right? Under the conveyor, usually, you know, the owner has the room for the rest, like a little book or a little rest, you know, armchair. You know, I was sitting down there and then I cried so much because of, I know I'm a person who's slowly dying without any hope, without any escape. You know, but usually if somebody who are handicapped, we never say to them, hey, you are handicapped. You don't say that, that's bad, right? But you know, if somebody who are very, you know, the healthy and nice, the strong people, you know, sometimes we are joking around, hey, you are look like a handicapped, right? We are joking around with that. But if you really handicapped person, you cannot say you are handicapped. But this very, you know, the unpresentable letter delivery guy talked to me. I know I myself are dying slowly, but he said his story to me, and then he walked away. He doesn't even know, you know, how much my heart was, you know, hearted, right? Why I am in this situation, why I'm slowly dying without any solution, even though I work so hard. That's how. And then those CD, 15 CD, I keep hearing and hearing. And then 3 months, I almost couldn't sleep well. I think at that time I was trying to find out what company is this, and then is it really, you know, suitable to me? Like, I just, you know, adjust myself into the ATOMY. That was about 3 months. And March 17 of 2011, I remember that day. I shout myself. I couldn't sleep at all the night before, and then I woke up, and then I shouted. Because of why? In this CD, CEO, Hangil Park, he said, this is a kind of a business. If you don't have your identity, it's not easy to be successful. Okay, who is Hangil Park? He's the founder of this company, right? What he said? He said, not easy if you not identify yourself. So I declare myself, I am the one who's doing the ATOMY. I have to say that, but I couldn't. So that day I drive my house to the cleaner 1 hour. I drive, and then still I'm thinking, you know, should you think I can declare myself? I don't think so. That 1 hour driving was so hard to me. But as soon as I leave the key in my desk of the cleaner, and then I start to call to my friends, my relative. Hello, I am the one who's doing the ATOMY. Emo, I'm doing the ATOMY. Cone, I'm doing the ATOMY. Next door, Millie. Next door, I ran over to her. Millie, I am doing the ATOMY. They have idea. They have no idea what I'm talking about, but I shout myself. That's how I started. And then after that, I was doing May of the 16th through the 30th, I challenged my first sales master. But before that, you know, this ATOMY product, actually, it was amazing. Who was talking about the lady, doctor's wife was, you know, look like a very old skin, right? Yeah. You know, the American lady, they young. When they young, they so pretty. When they got older, oh my God, after 30, 40, forget about it. But Asian, can I say this? But you know, the Oriental woman, they look, when they're young, they're not that pretty, but they are aged. When they get aged, they look more younger and more prettier. Because of what? They taking care of their skin. So with this product, in my dry cleaner, whole Jefferson town, I start to educate the lady, American lady. I said exactly the same thing the way I said to them, you know, why are you not taking care of your skin? You should have taken care of it. And then 6 skin sets, and then 4 evening sets, and then 1 sun cream, 11 piece. And then they just, you know, walk away from me. Oh my God, I put only Neutrogena. How can I put all this? But I still, you know, forced to buy it. And then she purchased it. And then one day I look at her because of my cleaner. You can see the customer pull the car in, right? Oh, she's like, opened the back door, and then she put the boxes, and then she's coming to me. Oh my God, this is what we call return the product, right? So when she walked in, oh, okay, well, what should I do, right? I was preparing myself, right? But you know what she said? Susan, I was gonna use it, but when I go home, I don't know which number, where do I start it? So from at that time, our 4 evening sets, I started using my magic pen. Number 1, deep cleansing. Number 2, foam cleansing, like a peeling gel, right? People are so, they're scared about what something come out from their skin, right? Number 3, peeling gel, and then 4, peel-off mask pack. And then 6 skin sets on the box. This is the number, even this generous company, they said to you, you can use this order, like that. So I explain like that. And then, always, they cannot even get their, what we call the dry cleaning, finish the garment if they don't listen from me about the ATOMY. That much I crazy. So my craziness about the ATOMY was, I think when I'm thinking going back there, this was the most time joyful. There is no worry. Because of nowadays, when you're going to the like a Shadow Nose Master, Star Master, Royal Master, you are having a good money, but you still have all other things to worry about, much stress. Like a CEO Hangil Park, you think he has no stress? He has a lot of stress, right? As well as me too. But at that time, it was only joyful because I love the product. My skin was so oily. And then even, I hit the 40, 50, still my pimple is coming out. And then I was like so much trouble with my skin. And then I invested so much money in here to, get rid of that pimple. But with the ATOMY, 6 skin sets and the 4 evening sets, it's gone. And that's how, much I was into this product, and then start to share this, the good feeling to everybody I know. That was so joyful. And then that's why even at that time, sales master, 2.5 million PV on the left, 2.5 million PV on the right? Nowadays, much easier. At that time, we have to purchase 4 sets of the Hemohim. That's only 100,000 PV. And then $352 of the 4 sets, right? It's like almost a half point. And then everything we supposed to buy with the 4 sets together. So if once you hit like a 2.5 million, almost $10,000 it costs that much. So about $20,000 product is all in stock in my dry cleaner. That's how I started. But product, I was so sure I can get rid of this product easily because of the many people will crazy about this kind of a product. That's how I jump into this company. And the one thing I did it good was what? The guy, delivered me a leather jacket. He said that to me, Susan, you decide to do the ATOMY, right? But another thing you must do is you have to be a part of the system. ATOMY product was so awkward to me, weird to me. But when he said, you have to come to the system and then you have to enter the center meeting, I was like, almost I said no. I said, no, I cannot physically because of, always we have what? My partner, my husband, right? Usually husband is what? Oh, the wife want to do the multi-level marketing. He said, oh, okay, go ahead to do it. No, right? I'm going to break your leg, right? If you do this kind of things, right? He really can break my leg. And then even, the leather guy, deliver leather guy's leg too, because of, he is the martial art instructor and then he can kill anybody. But I think March 17th of the day I declared, and then I went to the center and then I hear all those, the company principle and then product and the marketing plan. When I hear everything, and then the time I want to walk out, and then he said, you have to come to the next Tuesday center meeting. Oh my God, what are you talking about? So what he said was, okay, he really persuaded me well is, Susan, let's say you want to be a doctor, but you don't want to go to the medical school, or you don't want to do study at all, and then you just want to be a doctor. Is it possible? Of course, it's not possible, right? I was expert in garment contractor. I was expert in dry cleaner, but the new field I jumped on to the ATOMY, especially this multi-level marketing, I do not know nothing at all. This is my first and last network marketing. Thank God, right? So I should learn. But the what? Tuesday, 8 o'clock, I supposed to be home to support my husband's dinner, right? So then if I'm not there, I have to explain to him where I am. So that Sunday, I start to persuade him. How? What did I do? You know, the 8 steps to success, you have the name list, right? I write name list, and then I invite 3 couple, wife and husband, 6 of them. Invite them Sunday, center. We have a very special meeting. So I invite them, and then as well as my husband too. I give him a note. I'm in the center here, and then you should come here. And then the minute he walk into the center, like he has no idea. Like we already invite the person we know, and then we are doing something, and then he's like this, and then go into the back seat, and then he's already ready to kill the Jason and me. Punch, right? At least the kicking and everything, right? So that much, I want to do this business, so I have to get rid of my obstacle first, right? So I try to, put my husband instead of enemy, to my friends. That was my first step I did it. So from that, 2 days later, Tuesday, I was preparing his dinner, and then kids, homework and everything. I was putting my butt into the Bergen Center meeting, 8 o'clock. I was be part of the system at that time. Honestly,
journey.
How boring was that center meeting? Oh my goodness. I hope Jason never listened to this, complaint. But oh my God, same speaker, same clothes, same content, every single week, over and over again. And then even what he said, Susan, you have to say something. So I said, I'm not a speaker in front of the people. I cannot say anything. My red face and my shivering, I cannot do anything. Don't even say that. If you want me to stand up, say something, I will not gonna do the ATOMY. I threatening him. That much, I'm not a public person, right? But, the one day I was so sick and tired to hearing the same guys over and over again, same thing. So I start to stand up and sharing, little by little. That was how we trained. And the funny thing was, like he said, oh, this is a global company. 2009, they established in Korea, and then 2010, they came into USA, right? So 2011, it's almost a year. And then I had a lot of people who I know, the American people who speaking in English. So I said, hey, I have somebody who are interested in this business. So is there anybody who can explain by the English? He said, yes. Oh, somebody coming from the company? He said, yes. Oh, okay. So what day, blah, blah, blah. And then I show up there with him. Guess what? Who's there? Jason Shin. Oh my goodness. Where is the people who came from the company? Oh, I am the one who's doing it. I training him actually, speaking to the English, to the American people, honestly. So that's how, there was no system at all. Really, I'm telling you. So how we are the one who making system. Even though 2000, those back on time, if I compare now, this is a part of, I think you are the central meeting, right? This is a part of your system. It's totally different than back on 2009. So it's a very lucky if you are, facing the, meeting the ATOMY now, but the poor, everything was poor. Like reputation of the ATOMY was 0. And then, the system supporting probably, out of 5, 10, 100, 5 out of 100, we were so poor situation. But what? Many of the people who stay at that time, I think, the Henry Kim, he was the one who still stayed there too, sitting down there, listening, same things over and over again. We can almost memorize. That's how our journey was starting with the company, the central meeting. And my 24 hours of the ATOMY was like crazy. At that time, I was thinking, we had the Success Academy every 6 months, right? When I was there, I was doing a speech. You are a sales master. You believe that? You do the speech for your sales master promotion. Nowadays, look at that. How many sales master on the stage, right? One, Rose, take a picture, out. Hundreds of the sales master, even though we do the every 3 months, the Success Academy, right? But at that time, 6 months Success Academy, there was no sales master. So I was the one who speech as of the, the sales master speech. But at that time, in Success Academy, CEO Han-Kil Park, what he said? Oh, Susan, are you gonna be a loyal master? So I said, what? CEO, what are you talking about? I'm gonna be an imperial soon, in 3 years, right? When you don't know about this business, why it takes so long, you have no idea. I'm crazy like this, I can get everybody. I can get everybody in the world. I can persuade everybody. That was my feeling. So my imperial is right here. So you said just the loyal master? I'm gonna go to the imperial master. That was my answer, right? So those 2 years I was doing so crazy, but guess what? No result. This business. Now, if you are imbibing with us, many years, you probably will know. But at that time, I didn't know. 2 years, I already making, like at least $500 residual income, I will be successful. I was planning all those things. And then CEO Han-Kil Park, he said, oh, our product is, so good. So it's ordered voluntarily, reorder. And even though, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months ago, still the no reorder. So what happened? I called the many, the customer who I give the product already. They said, what? I still have that toner. That toner is what? How big? This much big, right? Even the year still she's using that toner. There is no voluntarily reorder. And then I reach out all the people, even 200, 300 people already I reach out. Still no result. What should I do? What should I do? Oh my goodness, already 9 o'clock. I should jump up. So I, almost give up. No result until the great thing is happening, which was one-day seminar. This one-day seminar is starting from 2013. And then those 2 years, I was so much struggling it. But this one-day seminar, I was the one who got a lot of benefit out of, this one-day seminar. So my partner, all over the United States, they start getting an idea. And then, some speaker from the Korea, they got the same, like a code for them. So, oh, okay, I can do it. So my partner and then my, consumer think about, ATOMY will be able to doable. So that's how my business got the momentum. I hit the Diamond Master, Shadow Nose Master, and then 2015, I was getting into the already Leaders Club member. So system, we were working for this system so hard, but that system is actually, I was the one first who take all the beneficial. So use the product and then share the testimony much. And then, funny thing is, if you are the one who has to have a result, throughout your testimony or throughout your recruit, you're supposed to have somebody in your hand. That's why you will be successful. If that's the way success, probably I'm not here. Because I always hit the, the wrong person. I always hit the, I was not be able to recruit any people, any person who do I know already. But what did I do? I did my part, my effort. Shouting, crazy about the ATOMY. I did my part. I do not know the result. Even though not such a great result was there, I was doing my part, which is use the product, share my testimony, and then so many people is invited from me. Even the first Success Academy, I think, everybody I invite, they will come. Guess how many people come? One person. Who? My husband. Not easy, not easy. But here I am. Why? ATOMY is the thing, simple things over and over again. Because I know many people very smart, and then I know many people who doing the multi-level marketing, previous experience, they expert, they not here with me. They not here, us anymore. Why? They so smart. And they are so smart, they don't want to do these simple things, boring things over and over again. I'm telling you, not even ATOMY, real key to success, if you can, take these boring and simple things doing over and over again, yes, you will be successful. Don't be so smart. Doing to your way is not the way you close to the success. So, still, I want to share so many things, but time goes up. So, this company is sharing the 30% of the total the sales volume with the consumer, right? So, just to switch your consumption here. And then back on 2010 and 11, we were just to dream about our future. We were just, guessing this company will be open. This company will go to the global. We were just guessing. We were just talking about it. But nowadays, what? We are having all those data and results. So we are already more than 700 persons are making six-figure income. This Tuesday, we had a leaders conference throughout all of the world who generate more than $100,000 yearly income. We are doing a Zoom meeting nowadays because of the COVID. Like we are not able to enter because we are in USA, but nowadays everything is online. So we able to meet the CEO every 2 weeks, and then we got the very up-to-date news every day. So it's a very, the doable situation then back on the 2009 and 10. But nowadays, look at those data. By the way, did you ever hear the company has, the company objective is customer success? And then did you even hear the customer like me, and then the woman who doesn't know anything about the multi-level marketing already making $200,000 yearly income? Did you hear near any network marketing? No, not only me. We are already having all the data. Wake up. It's wake up. You guys have to wake up now. Look at through this company again, and then, put your first passion and then effort through this company. It's gonna be yours very soon. So, the ATOMY business, I really want you to recommend, do it right now. Don't delay. Like, when I do this business 2011, the leather guy, he talked to the people, 400 dry cleaner. You think, 10% or, the like even 5% of people are listen to him? No, nobody. I was the one who listened to him, only one. How many percentage is that, right? So this ATOMY business is not the thing you are doing alone. You are doing now, but you have to do with together. Who? With your sponsor and partner. That's how you can grow very fast. And you are hearing this every single day. World is changing so fast. Look at this Corona. Corona changed our life so much. Even before that, we've been already here, AI will occupy everything. And then, the future, we have a no more job. And then, our kids, what they're gonna do. We are hearing these things every day, right? People are looking for the opportunity. When I met the ATOMY, I am honestly thinking this is gonna be your whole effort. And then, when I had no result so long, what I'm thinking was, oh, probably I was the one who has no experience of the network marketing. That's why my, the growth is not that well. I was like, so much chaos at that time. But what? Really, ATOMY is not the it's not inside of your thinking. It's beyond of that. Even though I put my effort, probably I was the one who are staying the Leaders Club yet. But this ATOMY has the merit of this marketing plan. One of them, hit me was nowadays it was unlimited level. What kind of multi-level marketing give you the opportunity of the unlimited level? Once you shouted ATOMY whole of the world nearby you, everything you were here and there, but the unlimited level, and then there is no entrance fee. These two match together, and then if you are the one who not giving up, not even you have a good result, you not that much availability, you still can stay with this company. 2020 was very difficult to everybody, as well as me too. You know how much I was crazy supporting my partner all the United States here and there. Me, instead of I'm sleeping at my bed, I was in the hotel more than my home. I was flying. I was in the airport lounge more than my house. I was always outside of my house to support my group. But end of the 2019, one of my leader, she get out of the ATOMY and then go to the other network marketing. Especially she was my smaller group. Think about it, how big, shock it was. If it was not the ATOMY, probably, like other network marketing, you rolling down. But the ATOMY, even that situation isn't happening. And then 2020, all of a sudden, the COVID was here. And then I was not be able to go to the out of town anymore. So bad. We were so panicking, right? Oh my goodness, how can I support my partner? And then even, once you study first, how can I meet my consumer? We were all chaos, as well as me too. And plus there, in May, me and my husband involved with a serious car accident, and then I got injury with my neck and then my back. So every day, 6 hammer him, And all those doctors treatment, in and out, in and out. I was trying to recover myself. And then my body was so weak, and then I fell down, and then my rib bone was broken. So you think I was able to work? No, right? But, CEO Hangil Park, he prepared this company really for the consumer. I am still consumer. I was one of the consumer. I have put all my effort, but I have no much ability to success through this company. He knew it. The person like me will come this company. So he made it unlimited level, and he has no expectation, the person like me or the generation. What he said in the lecture, I do not expect anything out to you. When he's starting this business at the first, all the people are older than me. And then most people are the bankrupt like me, right? So he doesn't expect the person like us. He expects the new generation will come into the ATOMY, and then they will spread the ATOMY with their language, their body language, their tool. Guess what? Guess what happened to me too? One day I wake up, all of a sudden, my general commission was 600,000 PB. Why? Because of, even the situation I put it in is what? You think I will be really appreciate if I can collect the money, I used to making through the ATOMY, right? But guess what? Money was doubled. That's how I entered the Royal Leaders Club. It's not my effort. I put the effort in the beginning. But this amazing opportunity company, background, prepared. This company is programmed to make a successful the person like a very ordinary, even below ordinary people like me. Really appreciate this company. So how much thankful this company, I don't even know. Many successful people, they said, oh, this was not my ability. They will look like, so humble. It look like a pretending to me. You work hard, you are so, ability to do that. That's why you are there. That was my thought. But, honestly, now I confess myself to you. This great company is not your ability. This company is really thankful. And then if you are doing 3 things, and then if you are doing one thing, you're not doing one thing, this company is make everybody successful. You have to do it right now. Don't delay. 2011, so many people, approached the ATOMY. They didn't do at that time because they have so many reasons why they cannot do, as well as like me. Oh, what kind of a brand name, and then multi-level marketing, what company is this, and blah, blah, things. They have many reasons why they not do the ATOMY, right? 2020 now, you think they have less reason? Probably you will have more reason then why you not doing the ATOMY right now. But do it now. This is right timing. Just do it now. But you have to do it together. This is not the business. You can do it all by yourself. Even your sponsor is wrong, it's okay. Go it together. You can come back, later on together. So don't do it yourself. You do it here. At least you are introduced by somebody, or at least you invite somebody, right? You have somebody. With that somebody, you will do it together. And then do it ardently. Die or live, if I'm not doing this, I will die. Like those kind of attitude. Oh, okay, you made me success. Or okay, if I'm successful, it's gonna be good. Not like that. It's gonna be changing my life. Even my next kids generation. So there is no reason why you're not joining this company. And then I donate the juvenile diabetes research fund this year because of when the daughter, I have two daughters. My oldest one, she diagnosed with the diabetes when she was young, 10 years old. I was so no idea what should I do, right? But this Juvenile Diabetes Research Association, give me a lot of help. So here and there, many people's, help I received. Of course, I put my effort, and then I had the luck, to meet the ATOMY. This all combined together. But nowadays is the time I give my luck to somebody who used to I know. Somebody who give me, help, I start to giving back to, my share and my donation there. So it's gonna be great company. It's gonna be changing whole your life situation. And then the girl, and then my family, they sacrifice so much. But nowadays we can live together, right? Because of, we long run, this ATOMY company give huge lifestyle change. The money I'm making is not the money I'm making. The money I'm spending is gonna be my money through the ATOMY. Because of every week, every month, every week money is coming in. What are you gonna do with that money until you die? I was just so jealous of my dad's $2,000 retire from the military. But now I got 10 more times money than from him. He served the Vietnam War and the Korean World War through the the Korea military government. He served there 20, 30 years. But look at me, ATOMY, 9 years. Huge change. So please, do not give up this company. There is no reason you have to give up this company, and stay with this company. Make this speech for yourself next year, even a month, 2 months, whenever you have a chance, come out and speak out. But today, you have to put your whole body into the ATOMY. That's why your tomorrow will be like today myself, right? Thank you for listening to me. I will finish up here.
Wow.
Oh, let's give
Wow.
Chang a very big round of applause for what she just talked about.